Hello everyone, this is In This Matrix with a new video on 4 Arabic words and concepts every infidel must know. By infidel, I mean any non-Muslim. As you can look in the picture that's on your screen, you see that most of the Islamist groups, they're looking for Sharia, not only in the US, but worldwide. This is a worldview of 2016. The 4 Arabic words. If non-Muslims do not fully understand the meaning and implications of the following 4 words, the entire world may fall into submission to Islam. Those words are Takiyya, Tawriya, Kitman and Muruna. We must have an understanding with deeper meaning. Knowledge is power. Fundamental Islamist terror groups that are dictating both governmental and societal activities and functions are overtaking the world. The best way to combat this Islamist agenda is to understand their beliefs and philosophies. These 4 words describe a different style of deception that Muslims use when discussing Islam or Muslim activities. This deception is an art form that Western civilizations are not accustomed to dealing with. You can find my resources below and in the description below at the end of this video. We want you to verify our resources and to do your own studying and find out more in depth of what these 4 words and concepts really mean. You can follow In This Matrix because we are an informed world citizen. Follow us on any of our social medias listed below and in the description below. And also, you will be able to download this entire presentation by clicking on the link in the description at the end of this video. Let's continue. Our first word is Takiyya. Takiyya basically means concealment, and it is defined as the simulation about one's Muslim identity. This concept and idea is derived from a verse in the Quran at Surah 328, which says, Let believers not make friends with infidels in preference to the faithful. He that does has nothing to hope for from Allah, except in self-defense. Again, that's found in Surah 328. Islamic Sharia law provides when it is possible to achieve an aim by lying, but not by telling the truth, it is permissible to lie if attaining the goal is permissible, and lying is obligatory if the goal is obligatory. You can find that in Reliance of the Traveler. This self-defense justifies the simulation. Examples include lying to protect Islam or a Muslim. Our second word is Tawriya. Tawriya is basically creative lying. And it is defined as concealing, and it could be called creative lying. And under this concept, it is permissible to break the intent of an oath, but you may not break the letter of the oath. Again, found in Reliance of the Traveler. In using this concept, let's say someone protests that Surah 1 of the Quran demeans Christians and Jews. Because it is an entreaty Muslims make to Allah daily to keep them from the path of those with whom God is angry and those who have lost their way. In response, a Muslim might say, Surah 1 never mentions Jews or Christians. That statement is the practice of Tawriya, because while Surah 1 does not mention Jews and Christians by name, a Muslim knows very well that the words those refer to the infidel, Jews and or Christians. Our third word is Kitman. Kitman has a meaning of part truth. This concept entails a Muslim telling only part of the truth. A common example is when a Muslim says that jihad really refers to an internal spiritual struggle. Although this does have truth to it, it is a gross distortion of the truth, as it does not communicate the whole truth of jihad. The infidel has learned that jihad is a holy war. So which is it? Let's look at the percentages of how it is used in the Quran. The Quran uses jihad and its derivatives 59 times. Of those, only 16, which is 27%, could be considered internal, with no object as the target of the struggle, based on the context of the surah. That translates to the other 73% of the times that it is used to be external, or with a focused object. In other words, holy war. Another common form of Kitman is to quote only the few peaceful passages from the Quran, knowing full well that that passage was later abrogated by a more militant, contradictory verse. An example is, there is no compulsion in religion, found in Surah 2, 256. And that's from early Medina. Are they seeking a religion other than Allah's, when every soul in the heavens and earth has submitted to him, willingly or by compulsion? And that's later Medina, found at Surah 383. So, do your research. Read, learn what this part truth of Kitman really does and how it can be deceiving to an infidel or non-Muslim. And our final word is Muruna, which means flexibility. This is the practice of a Muslim blending in with the enemy and his/her surroundings. This deception is justified by an interpretation in the Quran, as Surah 2:106, which reads, "If we abrogate a verse or cause it to be forgotten, we will replace it by a better one or similar." Again, Surah 2:106. Muslims motivated to advance Islam can therefore deviate from their Islamic laws in order to cause non-Muslims to lower their guard and place their trust in their Muslim counterpart. Therefore, Muslims may selectively ignore some of the commands in the Quran as long as they are pursuing a better command. To blend in and avoid detection, a Muslim will often shave off their beards, wear Western clothing, and even drink alcohol or interact with pornography to disarm a non-Muslim. So in conclusion, in this matrix, we want you to stay informed, because the implications of these highly refined tactics of deception could be enormous for the unassuming infidel and Western societies. In Telling Lies, a book written by noted psychologist Paul Ekman, where he demonstrated that people give off recognizable clues when they are practicing deceit. Their consciences cause them involuntarily to sweat or raise their voices or make other recognizable gestures. However, Dr. Ekman's research was exclusively with people from Western cultures. A Muslim, on the other hand, may show no perceptible signs of deceit because there is no feeling of guilt. He or she will feel they are doing exactly what his/her teachings want them to do in order to advance Islam. Infidels' realities are not familiar with this form of deception. Infidels believe intuitively they can tell when someone is lying, and this is premised on different cultures, assuming they can do it in all cases. Unfortunately, infidels can be easily duped by Islamic deceit because there are no revealing signs in the deceiver. This article was designed with the hope of opening eyes and minds to what is going on around you in this world. Hopefully, it serves as a wake-up call to the unsuspecting infidels. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for becoming informed. And again, you can download this article. It'll be in the description and a link below. Follow us on social media on one of the links below. Like and subscribe and comment, because we would love to discuss this intellectually with other individuals. We truly thank you for watching. We'll talk to you soon.